Imagine waking up with sharp pain shooting down your back and leg, every step a struggle. Doctors told me I needed major back surgery for spinal stenosis and a herniated disc. The idea of surgery terrified me, but I felt trapped. Then a friend suggested I try something different: gentle, daily movement. A physical therapist taught me that small, mindful exercises could help my body heal itself. I started with simple stretches and short walks, focusing on reconnecting with my body. Within a week, the pain began to fade. By the end of a month, I was nearly pain-free, no surgery needed. My surgeon was stunned. The operation was canceled. I learned that consistent, simple movement can transform your health. Sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest difference. Don't underestimate your body's ability to heal. Movement truly saved me. My recovery made me realize a bigger problem. We worry about diet and exercise, but what if our biggest health risk is sitting? Is your favorite chair secretly harming you? Science says our sedentary lifestyles are devastating our health. We sit for meals, work, TV, and hobbies, sometimes 10+ hours a day. Even daily exercise can't undo the damage of constant sitting. Researchers now call sitting the new smoking. For seniors, the risks are even greater: muscle loss, stiff joints, poor circulation, and more. Our chairs aren't just furniture, they're potential health hazards. It's time to rethink how much we sit. Your health may depend on it. We're told to exercise more, but that's not the whole story. You can meet exercise guidelines and still be at risk if you sit too much. The real enemy is long, uninterrupted sitting. When you sit, your muscles shut down, metabolism slows, and fat processing enzymes plummet. One workout can't undo hours of inactivity. The solution? Break up your sitting with micro movements. Stand during phone calls, do leg lifts while watching TV, march in place while waiting for the kettle. These tiny actions keep your body active all day. It's not about intense workouts, it's about moving often. This approach is sustainable, especially for seniors. We'll explore the science and give you practical tips. Stand up for your health. Literally, your future self will thank you. Sitting feels comfortable, but inside your body is shutting down. The moment you sit, your leg and glute muscles go inactive. Metabolism slows, burning fewer calories. Enzymes that process fat drop dramatically, leaving more fat in your blood. Blood flow to your legs slows, raising the risk of swelling and dangerous clots. Your heart works harder, and blood pressure can rise. These changes start within minutes, not years, of sitting. You don't feel it, but the damage is real. Every long sit is a missed chance for your body to work as it should. Recognize your chair as a hidden health risk. Sitting doesn't just slow your metabolism, it wrecks your body's structure. Slouching puts pressure on your spine, risking herniated discs and back pain. Your chair trains your body into poor posture and muscle imbalances. Front muscles get tight, back muscles weaken, pulling your skeleton out of alignment. Weak glutes, your body's biggest muscles, lead to pain, instability, and falls. Sitting also robs your bones of the signals they need to stay strong. Without weight-bearing movement, bones weaken, raising fracture risk. The chair weakens both muscles and bones, making injuries more likely. To stay strong and independent, you need to move, often. Don't let your chair steal your strength. Stand up, move, and protect your future. While a slower metabolism can certainly lead to packing on extra pounds, the metabolic consequences of excessive sitting go far deeper than just your waistline. The metabolic mayhem really starts with how your body handles sugar. Every time you eat, your body breaks down carbohydrates into glucose, which then enters your bloodstream. In response, your pancreas releases insulin, a hormone that helps shuttle glucose out of the blood and into your cells to be used for energy. However, when you are sedentary, your cells become less responsive to insulin. This phenomenon, known as insulin resistance, means your pancreas has to pump out more and more insulin just to do the same job. This state of high insulin levels and insulin resistance is a direct precursor to type 2 diabetes. Studies have shown that for every 2 hours a person spends sitting per day, their risk of developing type 2 diabetes increases by a staggering 14%. And this risk is independent of how much you exercise. You could be a dedicated morning walker, but if you spend the rest of the day in a chair, your cells will still struggle to manage blood sugar effectively. The constant demand on your pancreas can eventually cause it to wear out, leading to a full-blown diabetes diagnosis, a condition that carries its own long list of serious health complications, from nerve damage to kidney disease. And the disruption doesn't stop with sugar, it also impacts how your body manages fats or lipids. As we discussed, sitting causes a dramatic drop in the activity of lipoprotein lipase, the enzyme that pulls fat from the blood. When this enzyme isn't working, fats like triglycerides and LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, remain circulating at high levels. These fats can then build up as plaque on the walls of your arteries, a condition called atherosclerosis. This narrows the arteries, restricts blood flow, and forces your heart to work harder. It's the primary underlying cause of most cardiovascular diseases, including heart attacks and strokes. Ultimately, this collection of issues, insulin resistance, high blood sugar, elevated triglycerides, and excess body fat around the waist, is known as metabolic syndrome. It's not really one disease, but a cluster of risk factors that dramatically increases your chances of developing heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Researchers have directly linked the amount of time people spend sitting with their risk of metabolic syndrome. It's a silent, slow-developing crisis happening inside the body, driven by the simple act of remaining seated. That's why the dangers of sitting are so insidious. They're not just about feeling stiff, but about the fundamental systems that regulate your health falling into disarray. Many seniors are proud of their daily exercise routines, water aerobics, golf, or walks. But science shows that a single workout can't undo hours of sitting. Think of your health like a bank account. Exercise is a deposit, but every hour sitting is a withdrawal. To truly protect your health, don't just exercise, sit less and move more throughout your day. How much sitting is too much? For years, research was unclear, but now we know. There's a tipping point where sitting becomes risky. Think of sitting like sun exposure. A little is fine, but too much increases health risks. It's not just total hours, but long, unbroken periods that matter most. Break up your sitting. Small changes can keep you out of the danger zone. Research shows sitting more than 8 hours a day raises your risk of early death, comparable to smoking. Even healthy seniors aren't immune. The good news? Just 60 minutes of moderate activity daily can counteract these effects. But for most, the best strategy is to break up sitting time and add more movement throughout the day. It's not just about how long you sit, but how you sit that matters. Sitting for hours without a break slows your metabolism and harms your health. Even short, frequent breaks, standing, stretching, or walking can reset your body and boost circulation. The key is to interrupt long sitting periods, making every half hour a chance to stand up for your health. If uninterrupted sitting is the primary enemy, then our secret weapon is a simple but powerful guideline, the 30-minute rule. This rule is easy to remember and implement, and it's strongly supported by scientific evidence. The rule is this: for every 30 minutes you spend sitting, you should aim to get up and move for at least 1 to 3 minutes. That's it. It's not about running a marathon or doing a strenuous workout, it's about simply breaking the cycle of stillness. This small, consistent action can make a world of difference in mitigating the harmful effects of a sedentary lifestyle. It's the antidote to the slow-motion shutdown that occurs in your chair. Think about how easily this can fit into your daily routine. If you're watching a 1-hour television show, make a point to stand up and march in place or do some gentle stretches during every commercial break. If you're reading a book, use a bookmark to remind yourself to get up and walk to the window after every chapter or every 30 minutes. When you're on the phone, stand up and pace around the room instead of staying seated. These small bursts of activity don't feel like exercise, but they are incredibly effective at reactivating your muscles, stimulating blood flow, and keeping your metabolism from flatlining. The beauty of the 30-minute rule is its accessibility. It doesn't require any special equipment, a gym membership, or even a lot of space. It's a strategy that can be adapted to any level of fitness or mobility. If you can stand, great. If walking is difficult, you can simply stand up and sit back down a few times, which is a form of a bodyweight squat that activates your largest muscles. If you use a walker or are unsteady on your feet, you can do seated marches or leg extensions right from your chair. The principle is the same. Interrupt the stillness and engage your muscles regularly. Adopting the 30-minute rule is about building a new habit. In the beginning, you might need to set a timer on your phone, your watch, or your kitchen counter to remind you. But over time, it will become second nature. You'll start to feel the internal urge to move, to stretch your legs, and to break free from the chair. This simple rule transforms you from being a passive sitter into an active manager of your own health. It is, without a doubt, one of the most effective strategies you can adopt to combat the senior sitting dilemma and reclaim your vitality. One 30-minute interval at a time. Dr. Evelyn Reed, a physical therapist, sees the same problem every day: seniors losing strength and independence from too much sitting. She calls the chair the biggest obstacle to healthy aging, a comfortable trap. Her advice? Stand up more often. Small, consistent movement is powerful. The simplest changes, she says, can make the biggest difference in quality of life. Dr. Reed sees the same injuries again and again, all linked to sitting too much. Chronic lower back pain tops the list, caused by poor posture and weak core muscles. Tight hips and weak glutes follow, leading to hip and knee pain. Most serious of all, these imbalances increase the risk of falls, turning a simple trip into a life-changing injury. The chair, she warns, is more dangerous than we think. Dr. Reed's philosophy is simple. Movement is medicine. She believes the body can heal itself when given the right stimulus: gentle, consistent movement. Instead of pushing strenuous exercise, she teaches patients to reawaken key muscles with mindful daily activity. It's not about intensity, but frequency. Small, regular movements throughout the day. Her goal? To empower patients to make movement a natural, joyful part of life, leading to true, lasting healing. Dr. Reed's prescription for movement is simple. Every 30 minutes, stand up and move for a minute. Snack on movement, try sit-to-stands, a walk, or marching in place. Sit with good posture and vary your seating. Start small, be consistent, and remember, it's never too late to begin. This is your path to a stronger, healthier you. When we think of movement, we picture exercise, jogging, swimming, lifting weights. But movement is so much more. Small actions, tapping your feet, shifting in your seat, rolling your shoulders, count too. These micro movements keep your body active even while sitting. Embrace gentle motion as your body's natural state. Every little bit adds up. You don't need to stand up to get moving. Here are 6 essential exercises you can do in any sturdy chair. Sit tall, feet flat, and try seated marches, leg extensions, heel-toe rocks, torso twists, shoulder rolls, and glute squeezes. These simple moves help wake up your muscles, boost circulation, and improve posture. Do them daily to feel more energized and mobile, right from your chair. Break up your sitting time by standing up and using your chair for support. A sturdy chair can help you safely perform essential exercises like sit-to-stand, calf raises, and side leg lifts. These movements build strength, improve balance, and help maintain independence. Always use a stable chair and focus on safety. With your chair, you can start reversing the effects of too much sitting. Your kitchen is another fantastic location for sneaking in powerful micro movements and exercises. Think about all the little pockets of downtime you have in the kitchen while you wait for water to boil, for the toast to pop, or for something to heat up in the microwave. Instead of standing passively or leaning against the counter, you can use this time to perform a simple kitchen counter circuit. This turns that idle waiting time into productive uptime for your health. The kitchen counter itself provides a perfect, stable surface for balance and support, just like the back of a chair. A great place to start your circuit is with counter push-ups. Stand a few feet away from your kitchen counter and place your hands on the edge, slightly wider than your shoulders. Keeping your body in a straight line from your head to your heels, bend your elbows and lower your chest towards the counter. Then, press back up to the starting position. This is a wonderful way to build upper body and core strength, which is important for everything from carrying groceries to pushing yourself up if you fall. Aim for a set of 8 to 15 push-ups, adjusting your distance from the counter to make it easier or harder. Next in the circuit, you can perform counter squats. Stand facing your counter, holding on lightly for balance. With your feet shoulder-width apart and your toes pointing slightly out, bend your knees and sink your hips back and down, as if you were about to sit in a chair that isn't there. Keep your chest up and your back straight. Go as low as is comfortable for your knees, then press through your heels to return to a standing position. This is a safe way to practice the squatting motion, which strengthens your entire lower body. Complete 10 to 15 repetitions. To complete your circuit, add in some marching in place. While holding onto the counter for a little support if you need it, simply march in place for 30 to 60 seconds. Focus on lifting your knees high to engage your core and get your heart rate up slightly. This is a great way to improve your cardiovascular health in a low-impact way. You can perform this simple 3-exercise circuit, push-ups, squats, and marches, every time you find yourself waiting in the kitchen. It might only take 2 or 3 minutes, but doing it several times a day will add up to a significant investment in your strength and vitality. Now that you have a toolkit of micro movements and simple exercises, the final step is to build a daily routine that sticks. Set triggers, start small, and celebrate consistency. These are the keys. Link new habits to daily activities like stretching after the morning news or moving while coffee brews. Start with just a few movements. Consistency matters more than quantity. Mark your progress and celebrate each day. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. We've learned that the humble chair, so common in our homes, can quietly threaten our health and independence. Prolonged sitting slows our bodies, increases risk for chronic disease, and erodes our vitality. But this isn't about fear, it's about choice. Will you let the chair define your future, or will you stand up, move, and reclaim your strength? The power is yours. What will you choose? Imagine 2 futures. In one, you ignore movement. Your world shrinks, aches grow, and energy fades. In the other, you embrace gentle activity. Each day you move, stretch, and stand tall. Your confidence grows, you say yes to life, and enjoy time with loved ones. This isn't a fantasy. The path to vitality starts with a single step: choose movement and thrive. Overhauling your habits can feel overwhelming. But your journey doesn't start with a marathon or a complex plan. It begins with a single, manageable action: standing up. That simple act is your first step, a declaration to your body. Choose one small goal today. Prove to yourself you can do it. Your journey starts now, one step, one stand at a time. My own story is a testament to the transformative power of this philosophy. I was on the verge of major back surgery, facing a long and uncertain recovery. I felt trapped by my pain, and convinced that a drastic medical intervention was my only option. Yet, by embracing a simple, consistent routine of gentle movement, and by fundamentally changing my relationship with my chair, I was able to avoid the surgeon's knife entirely. I was able to heal my own body. This experience wasn't a miracle, it was the result of applying the very principles we've explored together. It's proof that a new lease on life is possible, and the key isn't in a prescription bottle, but in your own ability to move. You hold that same power within you. Your body has a remarkable innate capacity for healing and regeneration. It wants to be strong, balanced, and pain-free. All it asks is that you give it the opportunity. By consciously sitting less and moving more, you're providing the raw materials for this renewal. You're lubricating your joints, strengthening your support muscles, reactivating your metabolism, and improving the flow of life-giving blood and oxygen to every part of your body. You're actively participating in your own wellness, becoming the architect of your own health, rather than a passive victim of circumstance and a comfortable chair. The journey ahead is one of empowerment. It's about shedding the fear and helplessness that can come with aging and chronic pain, and replacing it with a sense of control and optimism. Every small movement you integrate into your day is an act of self-care, an investment in your future. It's a declaration that you value your independence, your vitality, and your ability to live life on your own terms. This path isn't about deprivation or grueling effort. It's about rediscovering the simple joy of movement and the incredible feeling of a body that is working for you, not against you. So, I want to leave you with this final thought. Your chair doesn't have to be your enemy. It can be a place of rest that you use purposefully and mindfully. The real enemy is stillness. The real solution is movement. The journey to a healthier, more energetic life isn't a distant destination. It's a path you walk with every step you take, every time you stand, and every gentle stretch you perform. Stand up for your health. Stand up for your independence. Stand up for the vibrant, joyful, and long life that is waiting for you. The choice is yours. The time is now.